Namaste and welcome to this episode of the Thursday Thoughts. On 23rd December 2025, the South Asian aviation giant Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, my alma mater, I did my whole service of 36 years in the same company. It celebrated its 86th formation day hardly 2 days ago on the 23rd of December 2025. Yeah, way back in 1940, on the same day of December 23rd, it came into inception thanks to the exemplary patriotism of two gentlemen. One is the founder, the popularly known as founder of HAL, that is Seth Walchand Hirachand, and of course the second one is the Maharaja of Mysore, the then Maharaja of Mysore, 21-year-old of all at that time, Jayachamara Rajendra Vadiyar, who had taken over from his uncle who passed away in a very untimely death, and he took over as the Maharaja of Mysore. He had just entered into his third month of being the Maharaja of Mysore, and with what exemplary patriotism he had, and what business acumen, what foresight he had for the country to form or to help with the idea of establishing an aviation company that will manufacture overhaul aircraft, fighter aircraft, and even helicopters, and the latest Tejas in its stable. What was a foresight? It was by the Maharaja of Mysore. He not only donated the 700 acres of land freely. That decision took just 72 hours when he was approached by Seth Walchand Hirachand, along with the then aircraft manufacturer in China, the central aircraft manufacturing company owner. He is Pauly. It was a chance meeting between Pauly and the William Douglas Pauly and Seth Walchand Hirachand when they were flying aboard in 1939. And the discussion was Pauly was looking for an alternate location to manufacture his aircraft. He was then manufacturing in China, and because of the aggressive advances by the then Japanese forces, he wanted to have a factory somewhere else, at some other location, and Seth Walchand Hirachand's interest in establishing a factory in India. And when they approached many of the then industrial houses, in fact, Seth Walchand Hirachand's own ship manufacturing company, the board rejected it to invest in making the aircraft manufacturing and overall factory. Then Maharaja of Mysore comes forward, all of 21 years, and takes this step of donating what all he could for establishing the company. And as they say, the rest is history. And thankfully, the current disposition of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited at Bangalore, day for yesterday, celebrated their 86th formation day by inviting the same lineage Maharaja, the person who looks after the Mysore palace. His name is Krishna Datta Vadiyar. So they unveiled the bust statue in their Hindustan Aeronautics Limited Management Academy, HM, in Bangalore, and thus correcting this particular, oversight in history, that only Seth Walchand Hirachand is responsible for establishing the factory of HAL. It was also the Maharaja of Mysore, Jayachamara Wadiyar, also is equally responsible. In fact, probably more for his patriotism and donations. He, in fact, gave his own DC-3 Dakota aircraft for pilots training during those days when the World War II was on, and the rest is history, as we all know. Notwithstanding the delays in the supply of the Tejas, that is the light combat aircraft, and of course the tragic crash of Tejas in the Dubai Air Show, I'm sure the way they have corrected history, they will be definitely able to correct the requirement of the Indian Air Force. I'm told the Indian Air Force is going to participate in the production of the LCA Mark II, Tejas Mark II, and they want to speed up the production of Tejas Mark II as and when it will be ready. They want to speed up this process of indigenizing or completing the manufacturing. So not only the production alone, and as we all are told that the engines, the GE engines, GE404 or 414, whatever is going to be fitted into the Tejas Mark II, we will be able to indigenize and manufacture in India. This one chapter that is yet to be opened in India. We have under license produced the Orpheus engine since 1957, but unfortunately we have never designed our own engine. And why can't we design? We are able to produce the state-of-the-art aircraft, fighter aircraft, 4.5 generation fighter aircraft in LCA Mark I. We can definitely, if we put our hearts and heads together, nothing is impossible. On this Thursday Thoughts talk dedicated solely to Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, I call upon all the brains of India to come together and help manufacture the much needed aero engines that will see the production of the LCA Mark I and Mark II, Tejas Mark I and Mark II, to the requirement of Indian Air Force. The Indian Air Force so richly deserves to have the squadrons it needed. And I wish all the technocrats, technological experts, all the best in their efforts in bringing in the technology and making India produce the indigenous aero engines. So with these words, I wish you all the best. Wish you a very happy New Year, a Merry Christmas to all of you. May God bless all of us in all our endeavors, especially all the people who are looking forward to HAL being able to meet the requirements of LCA. Kudos to HAL. Hail HAL. Jai HAL. Take care. Bye-bye. Till we meet next time.